All right, here we go. We are live. Chubbyray Comics live, coming at you on a Cesar. Thanks, babe. Coming at you live on a Tuesday afternoon. If you guys missed it, I had so much fun hanging out with Omnibro on today's roundtable. Oh my god, I had so much fun, you guys. It was just a blast. It really was. It was really a fun time. We talked comics, had a great discussion. I love that guy. Omnibus. He's such a genuine and a great guy. I really enjoyed myself. And yeah, it was. If you didn't watch it, I suggest you watch the replay because he was just genuine. He's such a genuine and great guy. And I want Tom to plug him on all our live shows now because Aussieverse should have 10,000 subscribers. There's no way that I should have more subscribers than Aussieverse. I love Omnibo. He's a great guy. And it was a lot of fun. And he showed me how to add collaborators to my YouTube page when we got off the air. So I'm still trying to figure out how to do it. But yeah, when I'm able to add collaborators, it's going to be awesome. Can't wait. I'm trying to figure out how to do it now, and I still can't. So I know I'm going to have to stop because I got to get more into the broadcast, but please forgive me as I'm trying. And it's probably not going to work. Yeah, I got to figure it out. Oh, well, I'm trying to figure out how to add collaborators. Oh, well. If anybody knows how to do that, please let me know. I gotta figure that out. Anyway, thanks for sticking around, guys. Thank you for sticking around and being able to watch this show as well. I appreciate everybody who's. Hi, Andy. Hello, Ray. Again, yep. JD in there. Siegel's in there, of course. There's Omnibo. How you doing, brother? Goomba Guy says, Omnibo, you were awesome. Love it. I'm hoping my Detective Comics and Invincible Iron Man wins come in the mail soon. I'm going to be traveling soon. I want to be home when they arrive. Yeah. My wife sent them off, buddy. I don't know, Connor or Goomba Guy. I don't remember where Goomba Guy lives, but I don't think it'd be too long to get there, right? I want to send something to Omnibo, but it'd be like $60. It costs so much to ship to Australia, which I don't understand. Oh, well. How you doing, Goomba? Good to talk to you, brother. Hello, Galandowski. My wife was just asking me a question about Galandowski. Brant's in there. How you doing, Brant? Hello, everybody. What's up? How you doing, DP? Glad you had fun. Yeah, I had a blast. I hope that Omnibo had as much fun as I did. How are you, Ray? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing very good. What up, everybody? Seagulls wants to know how you guys are doing. Had a great time. Thank you, Omnibo. Oh, love it. That makes me happy. It makes me happy. I love it because I had Sean from Comic Pals, Omnibo, Day, and Omnidog. I had my initial 4 that I wanted to get, and I've already got one. That's pretty cool. So let's try to get Sean on next week. And so my roundtable is a lot of fun. Just talking comics. That's what it was about. That's what we try to do. I love it. If you guys missed it, I highly recommend checking out I think roundtable is going to be something special. Wesley says, Ray, you're going twice in a day. Yep. Yeah. I loved it. Well, I had to move the show earlier because Omnibo's time difference, it would affect his going to work. So we've moved the show. I'm like, let's move it earlier so that, I don't want him to be late for work or not have, I didn't want him to not do the show because I was so excited and I was fired up. I didn't want to end up not doing the show. So we moved the show up and I had a good time. He says he had fun. So that's awesome. By the way, Goomba Guy subbed. Yeah. Tom's going to remind you guys to sub to Aussieverse because it's very cool. Let's see. He says he can show. Yeah, I'm doing like, here's where I am. I went to customization, right? I went to my customization for my, Okay. I go to my, I'll see if you guys can see this. I went to my customization. Now, when you scroll down to customization, you get to this section where it says collaborations, right? And I go to click where it says, but it just says remove section. It's not giving me an area to add people. Now I can move it, but I want to add people. So that's what I need to do is add. I don't know why it won't let me add. All it gives me is the option to remove section. I want to add people. Omnibus, he can show me again, but I can't. I mean, look, I can't add. It just says remove section is my only option. So there's got to be something I'm not doing. Oh, but I want to add a bunch of collaborators. So, oh well, I'm probably too stupid to figure it out. Oh well. Hey Dave, how you doing, brother? JD wants to know what the temps are like in Aussie land. I have no idea how. I have no idea. I don't know what the temperatures are like there. Who do you think Joker? Wade, who do you think Joker's real name is? Do you think it's Joe Chill or someone else? Well, it's not Joe Chill because Joe Chill's in jail. No, I think it's best. I think it's best that we don't know who. I think it's best that we don't know who Joker is. You know what I mean? TP says Omar really likes Batman Year. Oh, I love Batman Year 2. Because I love Todd McFarlane. I love Batman Year 2. That's really early Todd McFarlane stuff. And I think it's a great story. By the way, Brant says he just read Geiger Volume 2 today. Oh, more. Dude, Geiger is so good. Geiger is so freaking good. I love it. Goomba Guy says, I'd pay $60 fee for my man Omnibo. A Red Robin compendium. Yes. Is it coming? Did they announce that, Slasher? Slasher, give me details. What'd you find out? Has that been announced? You guys know with my ADD now all I'm thinking about is this Robin. Oh my God. Is that? Damn, is that? Did they really announce a Red Robin compendium? Huh. That would be awesome. Gallon Dust says it was fun listening to you talk. Yeah, it was I had a blast. I really enjoyed today's roundtable. This is why I'm so excited about doing the roundtable, guys. I'm really excited. And it was as good as I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? To talk comics with somebody that really knows comics. I just loved it. Just loved it. Ray, Omnibo is awesome. He mentioned the Great Clone Saga, and I just had to buy them. Awesome. Lucky Fanaticals had them both for under $100 shipped. Oh, that's awesome, dude. The Clone Saga, I don't know where my Omnis are. My Omnis. Right here, I'll show you. Here's my Clone Saga omnibuses. You know me. Any chance to show off my omnibuses, I am there. There we go. My Clone Saga. They're still sealed. Maybe I should unwrap one today. I got to unwrap my Clone Sagas. I was getting single issues at the time. I loved the stuff he was talking about with Ben Reilly. Oh my God. That is such a great era. And the Jackal. Oh my God. It was such a great era of Spider-Man. I loved that era of Spider-Man. The best. Good old James. By the way, we were talking about Omar and stuff. I get excited. I'm such a nerd. I really am. When you guys guest on Omar's show, okay? When you guest on Omar's show, James puts up links. I get excited whenever James puts up the Chubbyray link. I'm such a nerd. I really am. I geek out at the dumbest stuff. It just excites me. Aku says, Chubbyray, what are you currently reading? I'm currently reading Robert Venditti's Green Lantern Volume 1. But somebody on one of the live streams started telling me, Ray, you got to read Metal. You got to read Metal. Got to read Metal. And so I figured, well, what the hell? Let's read a little bit of Metal. And I said, I'll look at a couple pages, right? So I open up Metal last night and I go to read the first page and I'm like, okay, let me read another page. Let me read one more. I don't want to spend all my time. I want to get to my Green Lantern. And I'm flipping. Next thing you know, I'm like, oh crap, I read way too much of this. So I had to stop reading Metal and get back into my Green Lantern. So that's the two I read last night are Green Lantern by Venditti and Metal, which I've never read Metal before. And I really, really enjoy it. So I will, pardon me, I will be reading Metal next. Oh, I just loved it. By the way, the cosmos is vibrating, timelines misfiring, sub to Aussieverse before the universe asks why you're slacking. Ascend, traveler. YouTube.com/@Aussieverse. Yeah, really, subscribe to Aussieverse, you guys. You will love it. What's a local? Local comic shop is what he means. Oh, by the way, Omnibus says I may need to add the section. Oh, thanks, Omnibus. Let me see if that works. Hold on. Let me see if this works. Add section. Okay. Add section. Channel trailer spotlight. I want to add a collaboration set. Oh, let me try to remove it. Let me remove it. Here we go. I'm going to remove it. And now I'm going to add it. Let me add it. Nope. Damn it. All it does is give me the option to remove it. But I want an option to add. I don't know how I do it. Damn it. I really want to figure this out. Member recognition. A member recognition should be on there too, but I don't know. I don't get it. I just I don't know. Maybe I'm too stupid, guys. You know? Shorts, past live streams. Yeah, where's collaborators? I should have collaborators. There's the members. It says our member, thank you, channel members. But I want to get my collaborators that they're not on here. Oh, well, I got to stop. I'll get back to it later. Anyway, Omnibus says you're only allowed 10 sections. Oh, shoot. I'll have to figure it out. Ray has broken you. Yes. If anyone's going to break YouTube, it's me. I'm so stupid. You'll need to remove a section to add another section. God, I'm so stupid. Oh, well. My country has been releasing monthly trade paperbacks of post-crisis Superman from Burn all the way to Death and Return. I think you would like that. Oh, my God. Which country, Rafa? Or Raphael? Which country are you from? Look at, he's another one showing off his guns like Chewy Queso. You know what Chewy Queso showing off those guns? Rafa is doing the same thing. By the way, Goomba Guy says Joker's real name is Goomba Guy. Wesley says, I hate Batman Year 2, but the art's good. Oh, huh. Welcome to Chubbyray Comics Live. Grab your variant covers, hit subscribe, smash like, and unleash pure comic chat mayhem. Yes, the Robin Compendium was announced today. Where did they announce it? And where is my Dom? Where is my Dom in a suit? Did Dom do a video in a suit? I have to see this. Wow. I got to see this Robin Compendium. By the way, I loved the first Robin Compendium. Oh, Rafa's from Brazil, same as Gabriel. Damn. Yeah, I got to tell you, man, I'm very excited about the compendium. I haven't seen it yet, but that makes me very happy. Makes me very happy that they announced that, man. It is awesome. Makes me very happy. Oh, well, what does this create thing? I'm trying to find an announcement. On sale August 25th. Really? Oh my God. Is just announced. Red Robin Tim Drake Compendium collects Robin 175 through 183. Red Robin 1 through 26. Batman, The Return of Bruce Wayne. Blackest Night, Batman 1 through 3. And Bruce Wayne, The Red Road Home, Red Robin 1. Oh my God. Slasher, that makes me so happy. How did I miss it? Where did you see the announcement? I'm such a geek now. I want to watch the, did Near Mint make an announcement? Let me check Omar's, let me check Omar's channel, see if they made an announcement. I see Dom announced something, but no, and I didn't see anything today. I don't see anything. So they announced a Robin Compendium. That sounds great. Oh, it does sound great, man. I'll be damned. Well, that makes me happy. There's something to be happy about. I love it. Oh, well. Superman, Batman 62, Batgirl number 8, Teen Titans 92, Batman 709, and Gotham City Sirens. Oh, my God. It sounds awesome. Love it. Love it. Omnibus says, you don't have the two Ben. Omnibo, let me say, how dare you? How dare you? Hold on a second. I'm going to get those omnibuses to show you. Hold on. Watch out, Chester. Watch out, buddy. Let me get these Ben Riley omnibuses, wherever the hell they put Hold on. It'll take a second, guys. Hold on, people. Forgive me, I'm wandering. I just moved my room around, so here we go. Okay. Let me say, Ben Riley and Ben Riley. Of course, I have the Ben Riley omnibuses. How dare you suggest that I didn't? Oh yeah, love him. I love Spider-Man omnibuses. You name it. If it's Spider-Man, I got it. I got it. If it's Spider-Man, it's somewhere. I just had to find it because I put omnibuses in so many different places in my house now. Oh, hey Russell. What's your favorite Denny O'Neil story? I'll tell you, Denny O'Neil's great. He's wrote a ton of great stuff. Boy, I'll tell you, some of his coolest stuff that we don't talk about is the Azrael stuff. The Shadow of the Bat stuff was really cool. But his Batman stuff is superior to, and his Daredevil, he did great Daredevil too, right? And he did some Iron Man. Love it. Metal is so good. Yeah, I'm loving Metal. And I forgot who told me about that, but I want to give him a thank you, whoever it was. I read a bit of Hush for the first time. Andrew, Hush is awesome, brother. You will love it. I'm trying to catch up, everybody. Please forgive me for being behind because I had to go look because Omnibo challenged me to make me go find my Ben Rileys. Since Daredevil Born Again Season 2 comes out today, which Daredevil runs do you recommend besides Frank Miller, Chip Zdarsky? Oh, Ed Brubaker and Brian Michael Bendis. You've got to read Bendis into Brubaker because that is awesome. Those 4 omnibuses together, Bendis Volume 1, Volume 2, Brubaker 1 and 2, Goomba Guy, you will, I mean, oh my God, they're so good. They are so good. Let's see. Someone somewhere will have yeah, you mean for collaborators? Yeah, I'll have to watch it. What's up, everybody? Bit late to the stream. I missed yesterday's stream, so I watched the stream today and saw I didn't win shit. Yep. Sorry, MZ. MZ, maybe today's your day, brother. Could be. It could be. I could find out. Then I'll find out how much shipping costs to South Africa. I'll find out. By the way, Omnibo says, stop calling yourself stupid. That's what families are for. Thank you. Yes, especially my family. Also, Superman, Spider-Man comes out tomorrow. I'm hoping they release a trade paperback for these with a Batman Deadpool books. I hope they release a trade paperback because if not, I'm screwed. By the way, James said, oh, thank you, James. James posted about it in my Discord. Let me check my Discord because now I really want to see this. I really Was it my Discord, James? Or under news? Oh, here we go. Thank you. Batman and Son DC Compact. Oh, Red Robin Tim Drake Compendium. Dude, that is fantastic. Thank you, James. Wow, there's a bunch of announcements today. I love it. Red Robin Tim Drake Compendium. DC Finest Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2. Yes. DC KO The Flash. Yes. DC KO Titans. Yes. Oh my God. Green Lantern Volume 6. Love it. Green Lantern Corps Volume 2. Love it. Oh God, what great announcements today. Thank you, James. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. This is why I have to check my Discord more, see? Sorry, guys, was driving after the roundtable. I'm torn as I'm excited to have Red Robin, but this also means no Tim Drake Robin Compendium 2 for a while. Well, I'm glad I just spent the money on a Red Robin on eBay. Damn it. Oh, well. I love it. Todd says he received his prize today. Thanks to you. Oh, you're welcome, Todd. My wife, I'll tell you, she sends them out. Pretty cool. Ray, if you had to choose, I love these. Ray, if you had to choose one, would you rather have great art but a rubbish story or a great story with rubbish art? Well, okay. I'll use the example of Frank Miller's All-Star Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder. It is a shit story. A horrible story. But the art by Jim Lee is fantastic. The art is unbelievable. It's so good. All right. The art is great. However, I've only read it once because it's so bad. And even though I love the artwork, I never want to go back and read the story because the story's bad. So I would say, let me choose. I would choose an awesome story with rubbish art. If I had to choose, that's what I'll go for. I'll go with great story, bad art. I'll have to. Omnibus loves being my puppet master. Dance for me. Dance for me. I'm trying to get... Dance for me, Ray. Dance. I'm trying to get the accent down, guys. Trying to get it down. By the way, scream, subscribe, comics tortillas before the taco verse erupts and reality gets refried. YouTube.com/comics and tortillas. Yeah, I'd love to see comics and tortillas. I'd love to see comics and tortillas get big. Ray, do you ever get lost in your library? Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. I sometimes I forget where I put things. I forget where I've put things and I leave one room to go to the other to find it. And then I go, oh, shit, it's not in here. Where is it? And then I got to go to the other room. Daredevil by Stephanie Phillips comes out today. Awesome. What's your favorite sci-fi story? My favorite sci-fi, I like Letter 44. Letter 44 by Charles Soule's great. Omnibus says he loves Weekly Planet. Omnibus wants a link for the Discord. Give him that Discord link, Tom. Or I'm sure that if James will do it, it'd be great too. But I don't. I don't want to, I mean, I'm honored by anything James does, but I don't want to just assume that he would do. But I'd appreciate it if he would. Ray, have you ever read Batman Battle for the Cowl? Yes. I have Battle for the Cowl. Where is it? Right here, but I don't know if it's not a complete collection. I don't know, but Tony Danielle. I've got the trade paperback. I've read this. Is this the complete? I don't know if it's a complete collection or not, but I like the story. I like the story a lot. I thought it was very good. I like Tony Danielle. I think Tony Danielle's art is so good. And as a writer, he's good. You know, he did that Detective, that New 52 run. Detective is him writing. And I'm such a fan of Dick Grayson. Of course, I love this. So. Yeah. But I don't know if Battle for the Cowl complete story. Is that something different? What's your most hated Marvel or DC story or event? Man, I don't really hate anything. My most hated book is All-Star Batman and Robin by Frank Miller. I hated that. I really hated that. So there's one. I hated Rick Remender's Frankencastle in that Punisher omnibus. I hated that. And I don't know what else I hate. I don't hate a lot. There's some things that I'll be like, I'll never read that again. I do have some stuff like that, but I don't remember hating anything as much as I hated those two things. Let's see. Johnson, is that a U of I mug? Yes. Yeah. I live in Illinois. Man. And my daughter goes to University of Illinois Springfield. This is University of Illinois Champaign, but it's part of the same university, University of Illinois Springfield, where she goes. So of course I'm a big fan. I did not go to University of Illinois in Champaign, but because I couldn't get in, but oh well. Jim Lee and Frank Miller are going to my local convention. It would be really funny if I can get them to sign All-Star Batman and Robin if I had it. I'll send you mine. Mine, if not, it's going to be in the dumpster. I have a single bookshelf of what I get lost on, what I want to read. I don't know how y'all focus and decide what to read with hundreds of great reads. I'll tell you. I just walk through my library and say, oh, I haven't read that, and grab it. Because there's a bunch of stuff I haven't read yet. By the way, Gurgley's in greetings from Sweden. Well, hello, my man. Gurgley. I'm sorry you can't sleep, but I'm glad you're hanging out with us. That's awesome. By the way, tomorrow starts books buy two, get one free. Get your cart. Where's that at? Who's got the buy two, get one free? Where's that at, Dis? Let me know who's got a buy two, get one free special. I love that. That's where you guys ever see my Epic collection? I got Epic collection when the Target did a buy two, get one free, and I bought a bunch of my Epics that way. There we go. There's the Discord. There's the Discord link. Thanks, Todd. Thanks, Tom. You're the man. Are you going to get in the next set of G.I. Joe compendiums off Kickstarter? No, I haven't. I should check that out. I haven't. JD says, what's your most unhinged comic book opinion? Oh. I don't know if it's unhinged, but I'm glad Alfred's dead. And I can't wait till they kill Aunt May. That's pretty that's unhinged. The other one is The Flash is Barry Allen. They should give Wally West a new name. You know, those are kind of unhinged, but not really. Jeff says, Ray just got home from work in the gym to see I had won a Final Crisis trade paperback. Can't thank you enough. This is an event I wanted to check out since I got into comics. There you go. Hats off. Hats off to whoever sent that to you. Oh, that's right. It'd be me. It makes me happy, man. I'm glad you won it. You won. I mean, you know, I do these drawings. And you won it, brother. So I sent it to you. Akuk says Tony Daniels' new 52 Detective Comics was good. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That first issue was better than Snyder. Yeah, I love it. I loved when the face peeling. Oh my God. He made the Joker unhinged. It was really crazy. What's your favorite DC Comics logo? Well, the new one, or the bullet one. My favorite DC Comics logo. Gotta be that one, man. Gotta be that. I love that logo. Love it. Do you like Frank Miller's work in general? I like Frank Miller's Daredevil work early on. And his year one Batman was good. But everything since then has just been garbage. I really gotta, you know. Oh, by the way, Dis at Large says it's Target. Target's doing a 2-for-1 or buy 2, get 1 free. You guys, that's how I got my Epic collections. Was I took advantage of Target's buy 2, get 1 free. And that's how I compiled that big collection. So you guys can do it. Get that Target. Hit them up. Got to hit up Target. Take advantage of that. Goomba guy says, oh my God, if I get it signed for you, you have to display. I would love a Jim Lee signature, though. I love Jim Lee. I'll send you my absolute Justice League Origin and have Jim Lee sign that. Because I love that book by Jeff Johns, the Justice League Origin. Oh my God. I think Jim Lee is I would love to meet Jim. I met Jim Lee many, many, many years ago. But it was before he was Jim Lee. You know what I mean? They can name Wally the better. Well, just give him a name that's, you know, there's got to be a better name. You know what I mean? I think that there are people more talented than me that could come up with a better name. I don't dislike Wally West. I love Wally West. I just want him and Barry existing at the same time. You know, let him get a different name. I would love to see that. By the way, Gurgley says he just started reading Flash by Joshua Williamson. Oh, I think Flash by Joshua Williamson is one of the best comic runs we've had in a long time. I love it. And those omnibuses, which are right there, are fantastic. I can't wait for the next volume, which is coming out. Is it in July or November? It's coming out later this year. My unhinged comics opinion is I can't wait to see the Stain fall through a chair. Oh, wait, yes. The Stain fell through a chair, everybody. It was horrible. Just received an order of 6 omnibuses. Now I don't know where to start. Oh, dude, you got to read them all. Just grab one. You just grab one and you start reading it and you'll be good to go. You will be good to go. By the way, Dis at Large says, my most unhinged comic take, and I have plenty of theories to back it up, is that if Matter Eater Lad turned, he could defeat Superman. Yeah. Matter Eater Lad can eat anything. I don't know why he'd want to eat Superman, but he could. They should name Wally the Streak. Oh, well. Where do you have more indie, DC, or Marvel books? Here's what I have. Let me check my Liga comic book. Hold on. I'll give you specific numbers. Here's specific numbers. Here's my comics. I have, all right. I have 1,587 Marvel books. I have 1,120 DC books. And I have 300 Image comic books. So there you go. Then I have Boom Studios, Dark Horse, IDW, Mad Cave, and Titan are my other Dynamite, Aftershock, Vault Comics, Oni Press are the other ones on the list. So there you go. I guess Marvel. I have more Marvel than anything else. Pretty cool. I also wanted to hear, how did you like the Red Lanterns omnibus? I think Red Lantern, it was Omni Dogs actually the one that told me about yeah. Red Lanterns is very cool, man. Very cool. I'm in the Robert Venditti omnibus that I just read. I just read where Hal gets the Red Lanterns to help him take on Relic. It's been the best story so far in that Venditti omnibus. Flashes, more Flash. Thank you, Omnibo. Do you like Green Arrow sidekicks? If so, who's your favorite? Oh. Of course, Roy. Love Roy Harper, but I love Connor. I think Connor Hawk should have a different name. And just, and do things. Have you read the Aquaman omnibus by Peter David? I have not, but I used to read it. I got the single issues when he was writing it. I haven't read the omnibus yet. But I've read it before when it was in single issues. By the way, I think it's July because I thought it comes out the same month as Nightwing Volume 2 by Tom Taylor. Yeah, I think July is a good month, man. Last story of Joshua Williamson's run is so peak. Yeah. And then right after Joshua Williamson, Jeremy Adams does a run that's really, really good. I hope that I'd love to see that turned into an omnibus sometime. I would love to see that Jeremy Adams run. Chip Christmas says, ooh, name Wally the lap, as in he can lap anyone in the race. I would just love to see them come up with new names, because there are characters, okay? There are characters that have shared names. The Flash, Green Lantern, Green Arrow. Give me some new names. Robin, Tim Drake. He should be named something else. Damian's Robin. You know what I mean? Come up with a new name. Robin became Nightwing. Give me a new name for Tim Drake. Maybe he's going to be Red Robin again. I don't know. How dare you, Omnibus? I don't have singles. I think I cracked the Wally West name. All seriousness, call him Blitz. Oh, Blitz is good. Yeah. Blitz is probably copyrighted, though. I imagine somebody's probably created a Blitz and copywritten it. But I don't know. What upcoming new title are you looking forward to the most? Okay. Great question. I am so looking forward to this new title. I'm so looking forward to it that I'll be buying single issues of it. Joshua Williamson's Legion of Superheroes. I'm already applauding it. Day one, I will buy single issues. I will buy every single issue. I will buy every collected issue. Every collected edition. I will buy the eventual omnibus. I love the Legion of Superheroes. Legion of Superheroes are my favorite everything. All right. And Joshua Williamson is one of my favorite all-time writers. I love Joshua Williamson. I think he's great. And look, I'm actually buying Iron Man because it's Joshua Williamson. I love Joshua Williamson. I'm a huge fan. Let's see. Aku says Joshua Williamson was announced for the Wolfman Universal line this summer. So excited. Joshua Williamson's great, man. DP says, what about the Lightning? That could be a new name for Wally. Yeah. Tim Drake should be the Cardinal. Well, that makes him seem like he's in the Catholic religion. Maybe Tynan can create new Flash characters. Yeah. Let James Tynan create one. You're going to love what Scott Snyder did with the Legion once you get into DCKO. Scott Snyder did? I don't know. All I know is I love the Legion. I cannot wait to read more Legion. We might get an entire Joshua Williamson trade paperback of his Legion run before Hush 2 finish. You might be right, Childish Brandino. Has Speed Force been? Speed Force would be good. Speed Force would be a great name for a hero. Barry Flash, Wally Flash, Bart Flish. The second volume, Batman Earth 1, I read in one go. I tell you, man, that's how I was with the Nightwing Omnibus. The Nightwing Omnibus was fantastic. Hold on, everybody, as I eat my sandwich. This is a sandwich my wife made for me yesterday. But I didn't get a chance to eat it yesterday, so it's literally been sitting on my desk for a day. But I'm so hungry, I got to eat it. And I'm not the only one that's hungry. There's a little dog behind me. There's a little dog behind me who's very hungry. Are you hungry? You want a treat? Let me feed this dog. He's really being needy tonight. As a new comic reader, what's a good Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to start off with? Jason Aaron, right, guys? Yeah. But I don't know. I'll let you guys. All I've read is the Jason Aaron stuff. You guys go ahead and answer that for Murph. Let him know what Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to start with. Dis at Large says the IDW TMT, the IDW run. There you go. Goomba Guy says, hi, Chester. Yep. I don't think Chester's hurting. I don't know what's wrong with him. He had to get a shot yesterday. So It even hurts him when I pick him up, or I would pick him up and show him to you guys. But he's been in pain lately, so I try to be good for him. Super Chester was fighting someone. He was heroically fighting. He was heroically fighting an evildoer, and he injured himself. He injured himself while fighting an evildoer. Right, Chester? Or else he'd be on. Good old Chester. Oh well. I do have giveaways tonight. I'll do some giveaways. I love doing giveaways. Always nice. And this is a special, this is a special show. You know what I mean? This is a special show. I did the round table early, so I said, well, I know I told everybody that I'd be live at 5 Central. And I could have just said, I already did the show, screw it. But I didn't. Did you guys notice? I did not do that. I didn't do that. I ended up doing a Chubbyray Comics live. Now, I'm not begging for adoration. I'm not begging for adoration, but if someone wants to thank me for if someone wants to thank me for being so gracious, it would be appreciated. It would be appreciated. I'm just saying. I would appreciate any thanks. Oh, well. I just thought I'd mention that. Just thought I'd mention it. Oh, well. Oh, thank you. Oh, Seagulls. I don't know what prompted you to thank me, but thank you, Seagulls. I appreciate it. I didn't think you were doing a 5 o'clock show. It was a great surprise. Oh. Awesome. Want in on the giveaways? Smash subscribe and become a Chubbyray Comics member. Unlock perks, flex your collector cred, and let the prizes rain down on you. Yeah, anybody who becomes a member, I'll add you. Where is my? All right, I have to get my. I'll add you to the membership hopper. My wife and I still have not redone the membership hopper. But I'll add you to the existing one. All right. Thank you, Ray. You're the best comic book. Oh, thanks, but that's not true, but thank you. I love it. I love it. If Ray yanked your name from the Cosmic Hopper, don't drift into the negative zone. Send your real name and address to chubbyraycomics@gmail.com. Yes, absolutely. By the way, if you guys missed him earlier, subscribe to Aussieverse. Subscribe to Aussieverse. It was so fun. It was such a great, we really had a good time. Really had a good time in that interview. I really enjoyed it. I just love talking comics. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun, let me tell you. Hope you're doing well, Ray. My backlog of books to be read is getting so backed up. I love it. Scott Kinney. That's great, brother. I want you to have a gigantic TBR file. Yes, let's hear it. Give me some good stuff. And if you read something good, Scott, you gotta let me know. Gotta let me know. I love it. JD says that I was the reason he got out of his burnout of comics. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's the best thing that I've heard. Who won the Star Wars Omnibus? The video is coming. The video's coming. I want to say Thursday. Video's coming Thursday. You'll find out then. All right. Video's coming Thursday. And we'll leave it at that. Is there a name for the Chubbyray fandom? Or do we just call ourselves the Chubbies? I don't know what you're going to call yourself. The Chubbies is funny. Chubbies is very funny. I don't know. The cosmos is vibrating. Timelines are misfiring. Sub to Aussieverse before the universe asks why you're slacking. Ascend, traveler. YouTube.com/@Aussieverse. That Aussieverse I'm kind of getting there. It's kind of getting there. Ray, do you like the Victor Stone Cyborg solo? Yeah, I have it. I have, where is Cyborg? I have the Rebirth. I have the Rebirth story. Let's see where it is. Here we go. I have Cyborg Volume 3, Cyborg Volume 2, and Cyborg Volume 1. Yep. Yeah, I liked it. It obviously didn't sell, so they canceled it, but you know. I hate when they cancel episodes they cancel books that are really good. Yeah. Ray is not a size queen. Thank you. Ray's not a size queen. Thank you, Gallandowski. I appreciate your thanks. Everyone loves Chubby. Thank you, Omnibus. Thoughts on the brand new day trailer, everybody? I liked it. Finally read my Absolute Justice League 52, so I think my target order will be the Omnibus volumes. Dude, anything by Jeff Johns needs to go to the top of your to be read. If somebody has a to be read or a to be bought pile, anything written by Jeff Johns should be at the top of it. All right? Anything written by Jeff Johns should be at the top of your to be read or to be bought pile. That's how much I love Jeff Johns. Kick in the comic shop doors. crooksandbanditscomics.com. Detonate code Chubbyray Comics for $2 off any book and charge your haul like a foam-muscled, chromium-plated 90s omnibus warlord gone feral. Scott says, just read Transformers Volume 2 and 3 by Daniel Warren Johnson. Moved on to Wolverine Omnibus Volume 1. Awesome. Now I'm invested in Secret Wars 1984. I would highly recommend Superman Brainiac. Made me shed a tear. There's a Superman Brainiac Omnibus coming out later this year. But I'll tell you what, the new Superman, the new Krypton saga by Superman is so good. That might be my favorite omnibus that I've read in 26. I really enjoyed the new Krypton saga. Okay, come on. Now don't hurt yourself. Chester wanted to say hi, everybody. Here you go. Here you go. You want your treat? You want your treat? You can't find it because you're so blind. Here you go. It's right in front of you. It's right in front, buddy. He can't find his treat. See, he's... You okay? Are you okay, buddy? See, everybody, he's hurting. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's... Are you okay? Are you all right, buddy? Yeah. Is it your lungs? Are you getting so fat your lungs aren't working? You don't want a treat? That's weird. I'm sorry. He always wants a treat, everybody. Okay. Come on. You want to give any recommendations? He also recommends the new Krypton saga. He loves it. You got allergies, buddy? What's going on? Come on. He wanted to come up, everybody, so. Here we go, baby Chester. Here you go, buddy. Now he wants his treats. Hold on. I got to feed him his treats. Okay, come on. I'll tell you, he got beat up. He got beat up when at his last adventure. Good boy. All right. Oh, well. Also, Ray, would you recommend the Green Lantern and Green Arrow Omnibus? Yes. In Stock Trades has a Green Lantern sale this week, and I was considering it. Yes. The Green Lantern Omnibus. By the way, the Green Lantern Omnibus is on sale at Crooks and Bandits Comics. Plus, you get the $2 off with my code. And that's the Venditti one. That's the Venditti one. And there's also a sale on the DC Finest Green Lantern books on there. But if In Stock Trades has a on sale there, check it out, brother. Check that out. I love all Green Lantern and I love Green Arrow. I love it. I really like the Archer's Quest Green Arrow. That omnibus is awesome. Gurgley says Green Lantern by Jeff Johns, my first omnibus. It's a perfect first omnibus. Yep. They love to cancel good books, yet some dribble just seems to go on and on. Well, yeah. Having a title with bite, warp into crooksandbanditscomics.com and holler at Adam. Support at crooksandbandits.com. Strap in, your comic book destiny ignites now. Yeah, just send Adam a message and he'll get you he can get you whatever you need, guys. It's awesome. I want his shop to succeed so much. I really want his shop to explode. Thanks, Orrin and Galandowski. I love me a brooding Spidey. Goomba Guy said hi, Chester. Seagull says hi, Chester. Omnibus says, can I pet sit? My dog Chester is a treat. He really is a treat, you guys. I hope you guys would love him. Anybody who meets him, you'd love him. He's an instantly lovable dog. What Green Lantern story do you not like? God, I love the character Green Lantern. I love it. I don't know if I've come across a story I don't like a Green Lantern. I like all of them. I loved Jeff Johns' run. Now I don't know a lot of the Silver Age stuff. I love Jeff Johns' run. So I hate the stuff before Johns. I do. If I hate one, it's when he turned bad. When Coast City got blown up during the Death of Superman run, when Coast City got blown up and Green Lantern turned evil, I hated that. But I was so happy that Jeff Johns retconned that with Rebirth. Green Lantern Rebirth is one of my favorite all-time stories because he retconned what I thought was the worst Green Lantern story. Goomba Guy says, I hope you feel better, Chester. Yeah. Poor Chester. He sounds like little dude's got a bad. Yeah, he's got a cold or something. My wife took him yesterday to the vet. He had to get, he got shots for his arthritis and he got shots for something else too. I think it might've been for his lungs. Poor little buddy. Goomba Guy says he and Chester are being sick together. Poor Puggin. Must have been a titanic battle. Yeah, it was a titanic battle with a supervillain. That's what knocked Super Pug out. That's what knocked him out, guys. Remember, Chester's a great superhero. In the first issue of Chubman and Puggin, the night belongs to us. I love it. Puggin. I'm actually, by the way, I actually want to hire an artist, and I want to do a Stain comic and a Chubman and Puggin. I want to write Stain and Chubman and Puggin episodes or issues and get it made. That would be a goal of mine. I'd love to do that. Ray, new subscriber here, longtime comic book hero, superhero fan, brand new collector. Got a bunch of omnibuses coming in the mail. Yes. Oh, yes. Love it. Hassa, I'll call you Hassa. That is fantastic. Made my day. I love that. I made my first Crooks and Bandits order with your code. Made the price of DC Finest the steal. Yes. Absolutely, brother. I love it when you guys use Chubbyray Comics code. Has your daughter started Redcoat yet? By the way, only 1 month before the deluxe is out. I'm excited to finally, dude, I can't wait for the deluxe. My daughter has not read it, but she's going to. She told my daughter is finishing up. She's finishing up this semester of school. By the way, we just found out she's going to be on the high honors list again, which is great. My daughter's brilliant. I don't know how she got so smart having such a dumb father, but I'm very happy. And my wife asked my daughter said, I will read it. She goes, I'll read it once this semester's over. So, and then I bought volume 2. I have volume 2 for her, and that I'm going to give that to her as a gift. But I want her to read volume 1 before I give it to her, you know? Hi, Gabrielle. Gabrielle, there was another guy in. There was another guy in from Brazil a little bit ago. Another guy was in from Brazil a few minutes ago. I don't know if he's still in, but I think it's cool having 2 Brazil guys in. That was kind of cool. I kind of like Emerald Twilight with the context of the Jeff Johns retcon. Yeah. I remember getting the single issues of Emerald. It was Emerald Dawn and Emerald Twilight. And I got those single. I loved that's back when I was getting singles. I really loved them because of the Jeff Johns retcon. Because of the Jeff Johns retcon, I'm less angry about it now. You know what I mean? And then there was it Final Night, or what was the event where Parallax, hold on, I'm looking, where is Final Night? I have Final Night somewhere, but there's an event where Parallax, here you go. There's an event where Parallax saves the world. Is it Final Night? Yeah. Yeah, there's an event where Parallax, where the moon goes out and Parallax saves the day. And Final Night was in the 90s. When did it come out? I'll give you an actual date. Let me see when the copyright is. The Final Night was 1998. 1998, Hal Jordan started getting in good graces again during the Final Night series. I'm such a geek. I just love stuff like that. Why are some of the most famous successful runs not forever in print? Waiting on reprints on JMS's Spidey, Miller and Bendis' Daredevil, Claremont's Uncanny X-Men, etc. I've been told different reasons. But it seems to me the one that makes the most sense to me is the fact that Marvel doesn't own their own warehouses. All right. Marvel wants the different distributors to house their books, whereas DC owns warehouses. They own warehouses because Warner Brothers used to put out CDs. So they owned warehouses for all the CDs, and that's also where they put the DVDs and the comic books. So now it's just comic books and other stuff, but they're not making CDs and DVDs as much now, but they still own their warehouses. So I heard that that's the reason is Marvel has to rent space, and DC just has. That's why DC books are more readily available. With when a book distributor runs out, they just go to DC and they get a restock, and DC sends them so many thousand more copies of a book, whereas Marvel has to do a reprint. So DC doesn't have to reprint, they just have to send them books. So that one made the most sense of everything I've been told. My question for the day, do you have the Avengers West Coast Omnibus? Didn't know it was that rare or old since today. Yes, I have. Here's the Avengers. Here's the Avengers West Coast. Avengers West Coast is very rare. It's a very rare omnibus. But it's awesome. Just because I love Captain America and I love the Avengers and I love the West Coast Avengers. But yeah, it's out of print. There are so many Marvel books out of print. So many Marvel. Look at that. That's some great art there. Good Lord. Yeah. That's good stuff. I love when you guys suggest a book that's right behind me. Love it. We all wonder the same things, Hasa. The maddest Spider-Man Omni sold out before I could even get a chance when it skyrocketed on secondary market pretty quick. Yeah. The Spectacular Spider-Man by J.M. DeMatteis sold out. I think it sold out during pre-orders. And I'd grab it. It's a great book. It's right up here. If you've never seen it, it is a look at that. It is a fantastic book. Fantastic book. Have you found your Transformers Deluxe Editions, Ray? Would like to see it. No, I'll have to find. It's gone. I'm starting to think it may have been ripped off. I'm starting to think that somebody took it. Which I don't understand why they just didn't ask for it. But I'm starting to think that. Oh, well. If you think you're worthy of the Chubbyray Comics Patreon, step up, champion. Claim your seat at the round table and supercharge your fandom. Go to chubbyraycomics.com. Yes, by the way, the Chubbyray Comics Patreon, we have established the dollar tier. All right? We established the dollar tier. The dollar tier for the Chubbyray Comics Patreon has been established. And I remember I was told how to do it. Somebody said if I create a higher tier, then I can create the dollar tier. So I created a $10 tier for like super fans of whatever, where you don't get anything. It's just I had to create it. For me to get a free website from Patreon, I can do it for $1, but I had to have a higher tier. So that's what I did. So if you guys go to chubbyraycomics.com and you go to the Patreon, if you go to the Patreon, you will see that there is a $2, a $1 tier, a $3 tier, and there is also a $10 tier. All right. So, but go to the dollar one. The $3 exists because so many people are members of it, and I didn't want to cut them out. But you've got to be a Patreon member in order to win. In order to win the Patreon only giveaways, which include all those epic collections. That's why I'm giving away the epic collections, guys. Griffin says, "Hey, happy Tuesday." Happy Tuesday, Griffin. Mm-hmm. Is CNT the villain for the stain? He might be. He might be, the way he's dissing me. Good old CNT. Orange is waiting for my next payday. Gonna make another bulk purchase on Crooks and Bandits. Love it. I'm to the point now where I'll just reach out to Adam and say, "Hey, are you gonna get blah blah blah?" And he tells me, he goes, "I can get anything. Just let me know you want it." So same thing, you guys. If you know you want something, let Adam know and he can find it for you. Childish Brandita says, "I raised a nerd. She probably inherited it from me." Yeah. My daughter's a history nerd. She's mastering in, I don't know what kind of history it is, but she's mastering in some type of history degree. Her bachelor's history with a minor in Spanish. That's what she's going to college for. And then she's going to master, and she's mastering in some type of history. So, yeah. Which is great. I'm super proud of my daughter. I love my daughter to death. She's amazing. Love it. Gabrielle says, "Where's my Brazilian?" Yeah, he was in earlier. Gabrielle's Brazilian brother was Rafa. Where's Rafa? Oh, let's see. Let me highlight one of his clips. He looked built. Gabriel. Rafa looked like Chewy Queso. Chewy Queso's in the room. Chewy Queso's got those big muscles. Rafa's got a picture of him working out as well. If I could find him. Where's Rafa? I can't find him now, but I don't know. But his name was Rafa. And he was from Brazil. I love it. Let me see. I'm getting caught up. What do we have here? Radio, still working. Radio is your main job. My main job, I worked in radio for 30 some odd years. And radio just is not the same anymore because for several reasons. But a lot of it's because radio did not handle the internet very well. And because of that, I got out of regular radio. I got out of regular radio because of COVID. And radio used to pay. I used to make 6 figures a year doing a radio show. But then radio just decided they were going to stop paying people. And they're like, "Well, we'll give you 35. I'm like, "What? How much do you want?" They went from offering 6 figures a year to like $30,000 a year. And I was like, no, thanks. I'm done. So I got out of radio and I created an internet show where people pay me to watch me do. I used to do a rock radio humorous show where it's basically just telling dick jokes and things like that. really unsavory content, stuff that I'm, I'd much rather do this. If I could do a comic show every day, I would do it if I made as much money doing that as I make doing my radio show. But and that became my own job. And also I had no overhead. I had no bosses. I didn't have to drive to a studio. I don't even have to wear pants if I don't want to. So creating my own radio thing let me still stay in without working for someone, which has been super nice. And now I'm doing my comic content. This is the favorite thing I've ever done. I love doing this, guys. This is the real me. This is the real me. It's not, the real me is not someone who wants to interview porn stars. And that's what I had to do. Like in the 90s, I would interview a porn star. I have no interest in what's going on in a porn star's life. I mean, good for her. She's got a career, and, having sex seems like a pretty good living. I'm happy for them, but I have no interest in what they're doing. And with comic books, I'm interested. My interest is, it was more interesting to me to interview Omnibus today and talk about comics than it was for me to interview any porn star or some other people that I've interviewed. I had more fun interviewing, and please don't take this as a political statement, because I don't want to piss anybody off, and I don't mean it as a political statement, but I just mean it to prove a point. I had more fun today interviewing Omnibus than I did when I interviewed Donald Trump. I interviewed Trump in the 90s, and he was just really inflated ego, and all he cared about was promoting the bullshit he was promoting. He could care less about. He didn't want to be there. You could tell he was just phoning it in, and we were one of the people on his list of radio stations that he had, and he was not having fun. I wasn't having fun. It was just, there's nothing fun about it. With comics now, I was having fun doing the interview with Omnibus. I'm more myself. So I enjoy this more than much more than I enjoy doing any of my radio stuff. But I love the radio show I do now, and I love doing it, and I love my fans, and I love my co-host. But the real me, I'm more excited about this show. Here's a question, Ray. My 74-year-old coworker is retiring and mentioned how she needs hobbies and asked for some reading suggestions. What non-superhero graphic novel would you suggest? Well, I love Letter 44. I love Letter 44. It's a cross between West Wing and I'm trying to think of some good sci-fi. It's like a cross between West Wing and The Expanse. It's really good. Another one that's good is Black Science by Rick Remender's pretty good. That's really heavy sci-fi, though. Those are two non-superhero graphic novels. But I definitely think she'd like Letter 44 is very cool. I ordered George Takei's They Call Us Enemy and Fables volumes for her so far. Oh, that's awesome. Fables is good. And George Takei's They Called Us Enemy is awesome. Oh my God. It's horrible when you think back on the history of this country and how there are parts of this country's past that we're embarrassed about. It makes me think of what they're going to do in the future when they talk about some of these current times. Marvel just needs to get their own warehouse. They do. But I mean, if you put yourself in Disney's shoes, okay? If you're the Disney Corporation, you would need a warehouse if you're selling things that need to get housed in a warehouse, right? What are they selling besides comic books? What are they selling? See, the reason DC had their own warehouses is at the time they were selling CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, all these different things. And for them, it was just easy to put their comic books in those warehouses. You know what I mean? And they were also invested in Warner Brothers had money in something else that they had to use the warehouse for. But if you're Disney doesn't really sell a lot of. They don't sell any music. They certainly don't sell CDs. They don't sell. Do they sell a lot of DVDs and Blu-ray anymore? I mean, I don't really. Now with their streaming service, I don't really think they're selling a lot of physical copies of their movies and TV. So what else would they put in? What else do they put in their warehouses? You know, I don't think they sell Mickey Mouse t-shirts. I think they probably license it to somebody else and they make a piece of it. You know what I mean? That's what I think they do. So that's why they won't do it, because there's not enough money in it. And the printers, it's hard to justify the cost for them. You can't justify the cost if you're just printing your own books. Plus, it's expensive to print in the United States. It's expensive to print here because our workers make so much more money than other countries. When if you're Marvel, you can just get the books printed in China where they don't pay the people jack squat. So it's cheaper for them to have them printed somewhere else, which, by the way, is why Marvel Omnibus ink stinks so bad. Because DC has the books printed in Canada, okay? They have the books printed in Canada, which, by the way, there's now an insane tariff because we're having whatever kind of bullshit political war thing, whatever, I don't know. But that's why the prices of the DC books are going up. But also, Canada uses environmentally safe type of inks. So that's why the books smell better than the Marvel books, which I think they smell. The Marvel books gives you a little high when you smell it, but it's because the ink is not as environmentally safe as the stuff Canada's using. So I guess you got to take the good with the bad, but it's cheaper to print. It's cheaper to print the books in China and Turkey, India, or wherever these other printers are, than it is to print them in Canada. And there's another printer and then there's some other place where they're printing. Somebody should just order a printer in Mexico. Give me a good printer in Mexico. I bet they can make some money. I really do. That might be the key. Then you could drive them, you know. What's your opinion on the Nightwing Rebirth Omni? Yeah, I like it. I like Tim Seeley. I definitely don't think I don't think it's as good as, it's definitely not as good as Tom Taylor's Nightwing. Tom Taylor's Nightwing run is the best Nightwing. It's also one of the best, in my opinion, it's one of the best omnibuses ever made. I love that run. I love Tom Taylor's Nightwing. However, my disposition is that I have a very rosy, optimistic. Everything in the world's going to be great. That's how I am. There's a part of me that's jaded, of course, but I don't like reading jaded things. I like happy endings. And that's why Tom Taylor was perfect for me. You know what I mean? And a lot of people complain and say that that Tom Taylor's too, too pure. Tom Taylor's too rosy colored glasses. But I disagree. I love Taylor's run. I like Seeley's and I like Kyle Higgins. Kyle Higgins, the Print of Gotham run's good. I love Nightwing. And I love the Chuck Dixon compendiums too. I love anything with Nightwing. Nightwing's one of my favorite characters of all time. So I love anything, but I just love it. Help me out. I've never read any Alex Ross books, and I have Marvel's Kingdom Come and Earth X. Which order should I read them? Well, Kingdom Come's got it. Kingdom Come's got to be first. Kingdom Come first, Marvel second, Earth X 3. If you've got to read them. I'll tell you, Absolute Justice is pretty cool. The Patreon is ChubbyRayComics.com. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com. By the way, Omnibus says he buys all his books from his store and they don't have backstock. Just new. That's awesome. Omnibus, so do you buy your omnibuses at cost? Because you're working at a store, I hope they give you a cost. I would think, right? He should get a discount, right? By the way, Carl says, tell Adam to send me the Amalgam Age. I haven't decided how we're going to give it away yet. I haven't decided how we're giving away Amalgam Age Omnibus yet. I will figure it out soon. I'll figure it out soon, my man. Black Science would be another book I'd recommend. Same goes for Lazarus. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Carl's in, guys. Hey, Ray and chat. Hope everybody's doing. Yeah, we're doing well, man. Love the $10. Does the $10 peer for Patreon allow me to do a fan meet up on the beaches of Corpus Christi? Dude, I wish my wife would take me to Corpus Christi. She never wants to take me. I've never even been offered. And my wife has to go. We own a house in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we have to sell it. And my wife is going there to sell it, right? Hasn't even invited me. Wants me to stay here. My wife grew up in Corpus Christi, Texas. So she hasn't even invited me to fly down there with her. So I don't know if I'm ever going to go. But, dude, I would love to go. I would love to go. I loved Corpus Christi, Texas is one of the most beautiful places on earth. I love that city. It's just freaking awesome. I love it. The $10 tier right now gets you nothing. No, I am thinking of offering a tier that would let you co-host the show, but I have no idea how to do that. But by the way, Hassa says, do you guys have any suggestions on pre-reading for John's Lantern Omnibus Volume 1? That's one of my most wanted runs, and I have all 3 volumes coming in, but I don't want to miss the before. Well, no, because John's Green Lantern starts with Rebirth. And Rebirth is a great starting point. Because Rebirth is where all you have to know is that Hal Jordan has turned into Parallax, all right? Hal Jordan has turned into Parallax. And that's all you need to know. And then if you read from Rebirth, you're good to go. You are good to go. If you read Death and Return of Superman, then you know what happened to make him, go crazy. Is because Mongol destroyed his city. Johnson makes sense. You got a radio voice. See, I always thought my voice wasn't that great. I'm very talented. I shouldn't say talented, but I'm very fortunate. I have a sense of humor. And I think that was my success in radio, was more about my sense of humor for the show. And I'm very blessed in the people that I have had to co-host my shows with me. They're very, very funny. Like the Stain is my friend Steve, and he's actually the co-host on my radio show. And most of my radio show now is literally just having Steve, what did you do yesterday? And his stories alone become it becomes humor, because he's such a strange person. He's genuinely a good person, but yeah, his stories are so unbelievable. It's hard to not, love the Stain. So he's, that's one of the things that makes my show funny, in my opinion. By the way, Tom gave a link. If you guys are interested in Ray's other show, check out The Morning Disaster. Oh, thanks. Yeah, he gave a link. You guys feel free to check it out. Ray, how about starting an Omni discussion night? Like, we focus on a specific Omni. You announce a month ahead of time to start, and then weekly, those who want to buy the Omnibus. Yeah, I am thinking of doing a reading. I'm thinking of doing a reading club, like where we pick a paperback or omnibus and everybody reads it and talks about it. I am thinking of doing that, Carl. That's pretty good. Thanks for coming on the show. Looking forward to seeing you next porn. You know what? The funny thing is, when those girls would come on the show, they were very nice. I mean, I've met some female porn stars who were very, very nice people. And it was funny because when they come in, they go, oh, here's a gift for you. And they would give me DVDs of them doing horrible things. They would give me the DVDs as a gift, and I'd be like, oh, thank you. And then as soon as the show would get done, I'd give them to like an intern, or I didn't keep any of them. I would give them away to the people on my staff because I didn't want the girls that I met and interviewed and liked. I certainly didn't want to see them doing the things that, I mean, for God's sakes, I didn't want to see them doing those horrible things. Those poor girls. Oh. Yeah. Let's see. I think it would be an original idea for you to get your members really involved. We want to buy the book, we read it, and a month later. Yeah, I would love to do some kind of reading, a Chubbyray book club or something. It would be great. Ray's like, there was that time I talked with Bono on the phone. Yeah, Bono was great. Well, Paul. His name's Paul. I didn't know it was Bono. I didn't know until the middle of the phone call when he told me his name. I was like, what? That's when I figured out who he was. But I didn't want to come across as, because by the time I talked to him, I knew Sunday, Bloody Sunday. And I knew How long to sing this? You know, I knew so many U2 songs before I talked to him. But to my college buddy, who was his friend, they were just friends. So to him, it was just Paul. Yeah, that was cool. But when I got into radio, I could never get an interview with him. I could never get an interview with Bono. But I talked to him when I was in college, which was crazy. Oh yeah. Ray, what was your points average in basketball? In high school, it was under 5. Yeah, no. I never, no. But as an adult in adult leagues, I was pretty good in those leagues. But yeah, high school basketball, I was only 5'10". I wasn't even 5. They lied and said I was 6 foot in the program, but no, I'm every bit of 5'10" something. I've never been taller than 5'10". So I wasn't super tall, and I'm super slow. So I had to play down low. So I was 5'10", covering guys who were like 6'4", 6'5". But I was wide because I was big. I weigh less now than I did in high school. Let's see. Ray's got that crazy dad lore. I'm not sure if I know what that means. I think I know what it means, and it's funny, but I'm not sure exactly what it means. Ray, I bought the Letter 44 compendium because of the high ratings. You keep giving it. Dude, Rob, you'll love. Letter 44 is so good. It is really, I forgot who. I don't know if someone told me about Letter 44. I think I read some Charles Soule. I had read Charles Soule, and I thought, I really like that author. And I Googled Charles Soule. And a bunch of compendiums came up, and one was Letter 44. And it said what it was about. And I said, that sounds interesting. I think that's why I got it. I don't think anyone told me about it. I wish they would have, because I love it. Oh my God. Ray, do you think the big two are going away from the Omnibus to prefer Epic Collections and DC Finest? No, I think they love omnibuses because they get so much money for them. But I think they'll do both, because not everyone's like me, but I think a lot of people are. I have both the Omnibus and the DC Finest and the compendium. And I'll have an Omnibus and a deluxe edition and an Epic collection and trade paperback and the Marvel stuff. I have a sickness. So I don't think they'll go away from it. I think they'll continue on as doing. Anybody reading while watching, listening to the chat? By the way, Cranable says, do any of you know a comic called Spread by Justin Jordan? Yeah, I have it. I have the compendium in my other room. Yeah, it's a horror comic. Spread's crazy. By the way, LP says, get Emerald Twilight, Emerald Dawn trade paperback, and Final Night trade paperback. Yeah, I don't have Emerald Twilight and Emerald Dawn. I wish I did. I used to have it. I had the single issues. I don't know if I've still got them in my garage or not, but yeah, Emerald Dawn and Emerald Twilight can be read. And Final Night's cool. I showed that earlier. I try to read when watching a video, but I end up just rewinding and going, wait, yeah, I'm like that. I can't read while watching TV or listening to the radio or anything. I just, I I can't. I lose my place, and I get lost, and I have to read over, and Jane says Marvel ink is very stinky. It's because they get them printed in, they get them printed in China, places like that. By the way, what do you guys think? I want to unwrap an omnibus. What should I unwrap tonight, guys? Any suggestions? Any suggestions? I don't feel like getting up, so if you pick something from this shelf that I can reach. Let me know what you guys think. Omnibo talked about the Clone Saga. My Clone Saga is sealed. Maybe I'll unwrap a Clone Saga. What else is sealed? I have some sealed. The only Batman I have sealed is Batman Ninja Turtles and Grant Morrison. Those are sealed, and then I have Avengers. Kurt Busiek Volume 2 is still sealed, and then I have the new Zeb Wells Spider-Man is sealed. So make some picks for what you guys think I should open up. Let me know, because I like opening an omnibus on the live shows. Let's see. Marvel prints in China, then why are their omnis more? I don't know, but they print I think they print in China and Turkey, while DC has their books printed in Canada, which if you smell the ink on a new DC omnibus, it's not as pungent or not as fragrant as a Marvel book, because Marvel has that they're printed in China and Turkey, where there's less, they have less standards than they have in Canada. So Canada's ink's not as stinky. Yeah, and what happened to printing here in the good old USA, man? By the way, Slasher says JLA Omnibus Volume 3 was printed in the US and has one of the best bindings ever. Absolutely. Omnibo instantly smells his Marvel. Yes. Marvel books give you you meant JSA, not JLA. I don't know what I'm talking about. Marvel books give you a buzz almost when you sniff them, because that ink is so good and toxic. I would rather smell Marvel books than DC books. Goomba Guy says Marvel Premium Collections smell not great. Yeah. They must, God knows where they're printing those. Yes, Griffin, we saw it. We saw it earlier. We're getting Red Robin Compendium. I love it. Goomba Guy says, I like the Nightwing Rebirth. Yes. Before the Rick Grayson stuff was crazy. The Rick Grayson stuff was terrible. Ray, do you personally do the spine treatment for your omnibuses? Yes, I try to. I've done it. I've done them right here on the lives when I do it. Trying to decide what movie I want to watch after the chat. I'll tell you what I want to go. I want to go see Project Hail Mary. That's what I want to watch. Love it. Tom Taylor wrote Deceased and Injustice. How can anyone think he's too rosy? Well, they say the reason they don't like Nightwing is it's too rose-colored glasses and too optimistic and too nice, but I love it. That's what I love. I love the positive vibe of that book. I just loved it. I need that Tom Taylor omnibus. I'm not an omnibus guy, but I'm waiting for it to drop in price. It never will. But that's part of sickness, getting a deal. Yeah, brother. Absolutely. Love it. By the way, Omnibus says he doesn't get his books at cost. He wishes he does get a discount, though. That's good. That's good. If you think you're worthy of the Chubbyray Comics Patreon, step up, champion. Claim your seat at the round table and supercharge your fandom. ChubbyRayComics.com. By the way, speaking of round table, if you missed the round table, which was at 3:30 this afternoon, if you missed it, it's me and Omnibo, and it's very good. I will recommend it. I will recommend you watch the round table. It was a lot of fun. And it's a really great interview with Omnibo. We had some great discussion, I thought. And I think all you guys would like it. I really do. Oren says, I have very mixed feelings about the new Dune movies. I really love part 1. I feel there's drastic changes in part 2 that didn't sit right. You guys do know, what happens in Dune, right? You guys, I'm not giving anything away, but you guys do know who the bad guy is in Dune, right? You do know that. LP says, I bought Earth X a while ago. I totally misunderstood the title. Nobody was naked or nothing. Thank you, LP. Where's the death list? Hold on. I want to show you Lakanama's. Where's Lakanama's death list? Here you go. Lakanama's death list. Lakanama's death list has LP on it. There you go. That's who's made Lakanama's death list. Carl says, I went to Corpus Christi a few times when I was stationed in El Paso. Corpus Christi is beautiful. Does Rebirth go into the details of Hal becoming Parallax? No. The storyline has always sounded super interesting. Death and Return of Superman is also on the list. Yeah, that's... No, that's not Rebirth. Yeah, Rebirth recaps it. Yeah. They recap what happened. Yeah. Yeah, you end up getting a recap in Rebirth. But there's the DC Finest Green Lantern is on sale at Crooks and Bandit Comics. And Adam has the Green Lantern by Venditti Omnibus for a good price. So I highly recommend those if you guys want it. crooksandbanditscomics.com. Use the code Chubbyray Comics. Use Chubbyray Comics to get $2 off each book. Gallon Dot says, I will check it out, DP. What up? Oh, hey, Adam. Adam, I was literally just talking about you. What up, everyone? Just popping in to say what's up on my way back to work. Awesome to see Adam, everybody. Alex Ross, Fantastic Four Full Circle is like pure art in book form. The art is great. Yeah, it is, man. Alex Ross drawing the Fantastic Four is great. I'll tell you, there's another book. There's another Fantastic Four book drawn by Neil Adams that looks beautiful because it's Neil Adams. It is really good. Let's get some new people in the chat to introduce them to the greatness that is this channel. Thank you. Thanks, Carl. Appreciate it, brother. Did we get new people? I just saw we had a gift, guys. I saw we had a gift of 5 people. Did you get it? Get me the list? Did you get me the names of who went in, Tom, so I could put them on the thing? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Congrats to Splatoris, Mr. Greg, Marty Can, Slasher323, and Sentinel QTE666. All right, Splatoris. Let me get Splatoris. Hold on, guys. I want to put you. Let me get them in. Split. So because I'm going to do giveaways. I think Splatoris is in there, right? Splatoris. Slasher. Congrats, Slasher, on becoming a member, buddy. Mr. Greg. Mr. Greg. The laundry's done, Mr. Greg. Marty Can. And Sentinel QTE. $666. Oh, good Lord. All right. All right. Let me get these. Let me get these into the hopper. Then we can do our giveaways. But you guys, did you guys decide what book you wanted me to open up? Because I do want to open up a book tonight. Because I don't think I did it. I didn't open one last episode. Oh, what a nice thing to say, Carl. Damn, Ray, you're just a very cool, well-rounded individual. You should be very proud of yourself. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's nice to hear, man. I feel like I'm a nice person. At least I try to be, but there's an ornery side to me, man. There's an ornery side to me that I'm not always proud of, but oh well. But I'm mostly just a nice guy. I'm just a nice guy. I'm in love with my wife and comic books, and there's a geeky side to me that I love. That, you know, society deems uncool, but I don't care. I got to a certain age and I'm like, I don't care what's cool and what isn't cool anymore. I'm just going to be, you know, I'm just going to be the me that I want to be, you know. All right, here we go. Putting all these people in. Splatoris, Marty Cannon, Mr. Greg, Mr. Steve, Sentinel, and Slasher. You guys are now in. All right. You're now eligible to win in the drawing. Great. Okay. What's letter 44 about? Letter 44 is about the 45th president of the United States taking over, and a letter is left for him by the 44th president of the United States. And he starts to read the letter. The 45th president reads letter 44, and he starts to find out all this stuff that's really going on. And it blows his mind. That's what the book's about. I'll leave it at that. DP played point guard. Awesome. I was a shooting guard, but defensively I had to play down small forward. I love basketball. Love basketball. Love it. That was a sport I always wished I was better at. Carl says, I find if I buy both Epics and DC, it's another triple dipping. I got the paper, the paperback, the Omnibus, and the Absolute Library Edition. Dip your toes in the manga. I can't dip my toes in the manga. You guys, you don't understand. You do not understand. I can't dip a toe into manga because then I'll just be a mess. I will be a mess. All right, Goomba Guy says, unwrap Spider-Man. Which Spider-Man? Clone Saga? Carl says, do a Spider-Man. Do a Spider-Man. By the way, Gabrielle says he watches the streams while cooking dinner. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that I enhance people's appetites while doing the stream. Clone Saga. Yep, you got it, Slasher. By the way, Slasher, you're in the hopper, man. Whoever gifted me a membership, it was Carl. Carl gifted the membership, Slasher. That's who you think, buddy. By the way, I think we're going to do, I think the Omnibus tour video, is going to come out for members tonight. And everybody else will get it tomorrow. Not bad. All right, I'm getting a lot of people are saying Clone Saga. A lot of people saying Clone Saga. I think that's what we're going to open up. Let's see. Ray, do you need a moment alone smelling of your books? I'm ready. Here we go, guys. Clone Saga, Volume 1. This is what we're going to open. Where's my dainty little... Here we go. Let me get my dainty Omnibus. Here's my Omnibus scissors, everybody. My dainty little scissors. I've got my dainty scissors. I am Christina the Queen. I must open with my dainty scissors. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Here we go, guys. Oh, I'm already getting a whiff of it. Yep. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get this book ready to read. Oh, man, look at this. Boy, these Marvel books don't have... no tightness to that spine. This is fine. That's the other thing about the Marvel books. You really don't have to, really stretch out the spine. Here we go. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that art, man. Holy crap. This is good. Holy crap. Here we go. Peter meeting Ben Reilly. This is gonna be, now I'm gonna have to, I don't want to get stuck reading this, but I just might have to. Omnibus got me all excited for it again. It's been a long time. I read this in single issues because this came out, in the 1990s. I was reading every single week. I'd read my individual Spider-Man issues. Oh, this is so awesome. I love it. I love it. Here we go. Spider-Man Clone Saga, Volume 1 is now open, ready for me to read. Let's see here. What time is it? It's just about time, guys. It's about time for me to. We're just about time to do the giveaway. Trying to fast forward. Need to get caught up. Saw part 1 of Dune. Watched the old one. Listened to the audiobook. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Let me see if there's anything else important I got to get to before I do the giveaways. God, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was so far behind, guys. I'm scrolling past a bunch of. Oh, by the way, Comics and Tortillas says I'm still his friend. Well, I wouldn't know from the way Comics and Tortillas ignores me. I didn't know he was still my friend. And we're getting ready. We're getting ready for Daredevil's going to be ready, guys. We can watch Daredevils. We're just in time for giveaways. All right, guys. Let's do some giveaways. We ready? Let's do giveaways. What are we going to give away tonight? And I've got to do members. I'll do members, and then I'll do a random. But what order? First, let's try to figure out what books I'm doing. All right. Let me finish. Let me finish eating my my sandwich. My sandwich. Hey, Ray, that looks like you're having a good sandwich, huh? You should have some gabagool. That's a good sandwich. All right, here we go. Let's see. JLA, JSA, Virtue and Vice. This is David S. Goyer and Jeff Johns. Carlos Pacheco art. This is so good. This is so good. It's really very good. It's a great story, great art, and it's all those great characters. All right, I've got this one. All right, and I've also got Batman Volume 6, Graveyard Shift. Graveyard Shift. All right, let me get somebody to determine which one we're going to give away first. Oh, by the way, Carl, thanks, buddy. Carl. Super chat from Carl. Thanks, brother. Love it. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate it. You're the man. Carl's one of my favorites. I love Carl. All right, let's leave it to Rob. I see that you're on. Rob, what book's going to be first? And if you will please tell me what book will be first and whether it will be random or member. Your choice is JLA, JSA, and Batman. JLA, JSA, or Batman. Which book's going to be first? And will it be random or member? Rob Hopkins, I want you to make the decision. By the way, I am Carl says, I want Amalgamage. Carl, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. And Carl, good luck, brother. Good luck. I'd love if you win it, but you do know if you win, everybody's going to say it's rigged. These effers can't say that I rig everything. They can't stop. They can't keep themselves from saying I rig everything. All right. JLA's member. Tom, we're going to do member first. Let's do member first, and then we'll do random. All right. Let me try to really stir these up. Try to really stir them up. All right. All right, member giveaway. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? All right, hold on. This is the cool guy. The cool guy. I don't know. The cool guy's not in the chat room. Cool guy's not in the chat room, but the cool guy, you win. Email me, chubbyraycomics@gmail.com to get your JLA, JSA, Virtue, and Vice book. All right? Let's do random, Tom. Tom, this is where you come in. You're going to have to text, brother. We're doing random giveaway of Batman. This is Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo. This is a great book. Look at that freaking art, man. Holy crap. Look at that. Oh. It's like a poster. It is beautiful. Greg Capullo's art's so good. It's so good. I mean, it's like a poster. Damn, it's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that art. God, that is perfect. All right, here we go. Random. All right, I will count down to 3, 2, 1, 0, and Tom, you start counting. I want you to count above 25 and beneath 100, okay? Count as much as you want and then text me. Text me whenever you get to your number. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Start counting, Tom. Start counting. I'm scrolling up. I'm slowly scrolling up. I just passed Carl giving away the 5 memberships. I saw the green. See, I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling up. I have not gotten to the top yet. By the way, if someone from Australia wins, all you're getting is a gift card. I'll say it right now. I'm not shipping to Australia or the UK. You're getting a gift card if you do. Because this book is heavy. This is a thick paperback. And the cost will be astronomical. Uh-oh. Tom says, but wait, there's more. One lucky bastard's about to win big. No CODs, no hidden fees, just pure unhinged glory. Are you a winner? Are you a winner? Hold on. Are you a winner or did you not win shit? The winner is Griffin Rhodes. Again? Hasn't Griffin won before? Congrats, Griffin. Hold on, let me get Griffin down. Email me, Griffin. By the way, here's who didn't win. Right underneath Griffin, Andy. Andy, you don't win shit. And right on top of Griffin, Tom. Tom, you don't win shit. Those are the people that don't win. However, Griffin is the winner. Congratulations to you, brother. All right, is that it? Is that it? Is that it, Tom, or should we do a couple more? Am I crazy for wanting to do a couple more? Am I crazy? I do have Captain America, Volume 1, Mighty Marvel Masterworks. I've got that. And I also have, I should save this for Patreon. Look at this. Crisis on Infinite Earths. I have Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is thick. This is a $50 trade paperback. Good Lord. And this looks great. The colors on this really pop. Should I give this away? Now, what the hell? What the hell? All right, I've got Crisis on Infinite Earths. I'll give that to one of my fine members. And then we'll Oh, Galandasi says we should do Crisis for Patreon. Because I have my Patreon books. I have the Patreon books picked, which are, I've got the Epic collections. Daredevil, Captain America. I've got my Patreon books picked. We have Batman the Dark Knight as a giveaway. Maybe I should hold off on the Crisis. What do you think, right? Hold off on the Crisis? All right, Crisis for Patreon. Good idea. I'll put that in the Patreon stack. By the way, join the Patreon. It's only $1. It's just $1. Join it. Join it, guys. Join that. By the way, there's the stain. There's the stain blocking an explosion that still has to be inked. All right. So I got Batman Dark Knight. I've got Captain America Volume 1. And I've got Batman and Robin Year 1. What do you guys think? Shall we do Batman and Robin and Batman the Dark Knight? Batman and Robin Year 1 for a member. Batman Dark Knight for a random. Which one are we doing first, Tom? What are we doing first, Tom? Member or a member or random? What are we doing? Which one are we doing first? Are we doing a member giveaway, which will be Batman and Robin Year 1 by Mark Waid, or are we doing Batman Dark Knight for a random? Which one are we doing first? I just need to know which one we're doing first. I love it. Of course, they're both great. Oh, Tom says do the random first. All right, random is going to be Batman Dark Knight. This is Ethan Van Sciver art in this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's cool as hell. Wow, there is awesome art in it. I love it. That's Batman Rebirth costume too, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't have the yellow around. Okay. This is probably New 52 Batman, I think, maybe. I forgot what here. This is a good, God, maybe I shouldn't give this a good book. God damn, look at that. Look at that, guys. Holy crap. All right. This is Batman the Dark Knight, Volume 3. He's fighting the Mad Hatter. All right, Tom. Let's count it down, buddy. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. All right, Tom, count it down. Text when you're ready. Scrolling up to the top. Now I'm scrolling down slowly. Scrolling down slowly. Oh, I just saw Omnibus. I see Omnibus. He's come up twice. He would be getting a gift card. I'm not sending it there. I'm not shipping to Australia. Too much money. Let's see. Oh, I just saw Tom's. I saw Tom's avatar. And I just saw, whose avatar is that? Is that Goomba guy's avatar? I just saw the green from Carl giving away the memberships. Oh, and I just saw a super chat. I don't know which one that was, but I saw it. So that lets you know where I am. I'm down near the bottom. Down near the bottom. All right, now I'm scrolling back up to the top. Scrolling back up to the top. Scrolling back to the top. Here we go, brother. Let's see. Pow, biff, kaboom. One hero rises from the couch to claim the ultimate prize. Forget the sidekicks tonight. One lucky bastard takes it all. Grab your cereal and watch the reveal. Winner is... Oh, come on. Come on. Rob wins again? Rob Hopkins. Congrats, Rob. He wins again. Dude, you better play the lottery. This is out of control. There we go. Rob Hopkins. Congrats, brother. Hold on. I got to scroll down and see what people are saying about this. Good. I thought we'd get a lot of rig chants. No rigs. I love it. I love it. Oh, Goomba guy says, I'm preloading rigged. Rob got his fix. Congratulations, buddy. Now, I might be wrong, but I consider this a big one. I consider, if you have not read this book, this is an exceptional book. Mark Waid, Chris Samney, Batman and Robin, year one is fantastic, man. It is so good. There's 11 chapters or 12 chapters in this. 12 chapters in this paperback. And it's very good. It's a story. It's got Clayface. It's real. It's a very good story. It's Batman and Robin. It's really cool. Very cool. Versus the mob or versus a gangster who's trying to move up in the mob. It's just got this is so good. And it's early Dick Grayson, young Dick Grayson, who just moved in with Bruce Wayne. It's a really, really good book. I highly recommend this. And one of our members is going to get it, guys. We'll wrap up by drawing this one. Here we go. Congratulations to all of you, because this is a very good book. All right. Here we go. Oh, somebody fell out. Hold on. Somebody fell out. Where'd it go? Oh, no. Glenn. Where is it? Can we see this? Why is it? Glenn 2K12. Glenn, sorry. You didn't win shit. Let's see who this is. Let's see who this is. Sean, brother. Sean Rice. Sorry, Sean. Oh, I love Sean. All right. Here's who won. Get ready. Oh, hold on. It's upside down. Wait till you see who it is. There's the winner. Goomba guy. Goomba guy. Son of a bitch. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Congrats, Goomba. He won again. How many times has Goomba? I'm taking Goomba and Rob out. This is, how many times have you won, Goomba? Goomba, how many times have you won? You, Rob, Galandowski, MZ has just given up. MZ has given up, everybody. Dude, Goomba guy's won. I think he's won 3 times. Am I wrong? He's won 3 times in the last month. No, I don't have my favorites. It's not rigged. I literally, here, I'll reach in and show. Here we go. Here's this person's not winning shit. This is not winning shit, but seagulls. Sorry, seagulls. Let's see. Here's another one. Oh, here, I grabbed, I don't know how many this is. Here, I'll read the names. This is Jacob Olinger. Wasn't Jacob the one who didn't win shit yesterday? Here's Coily. He's fantastic. You know, he loves the drink. This is Drummer Die. Thunder Flash. See, Thunder Flash got picked again. He got picked last night in the You Didn't Win shit, and he got pissed tonight, and he got picked tonight for the You Didn't Win shit. Congrats, Thunder Flash. And Margen's from France, and Margen won, and I had to pay that French fee. Holy shit, it's really expensive. So there's the people. Just to show you guys, I picked some random ones. But Goomba Guy won and Rob won. I should have stopped. I should have stopped at 2 like I was planning. I should have stopped. Oh, well. This is fun, man. This is fun, guys. I love these shows. Thank you so much. I'll be on tomorrow night. Oh, by the way, Goomba Guy says, Ray, I own this one. You can give it to someone else this time. This is still going on the win counter. All right, well, yeah, then I'll do another drawing. Let's do another drawing to wrap up the show. All right, here's Goomba Guy. I'm going to put Goomba Guy. I'll put you back in, Goomba Guy. I'll put Goomba Guy back in. And if Goomba Guy wins for a second time, I swear to God, we're just going to give a random. All right? Here we go. Here we go. We're doing it again. Here's another member giveaway because Goomba says he's got it. But Goomba Guy, isn't it great? Am I right? It's a great freaking story, man. It is a great story. You guys don't know how much I want Goomba Guy. You guys don't know how much I want Goomba Guy to win again. All right. Here we go. I just got one. Nobody fell out. Splatoris. That's the brand. He's a brand new one. Splatoris. Congrats, Splatoris. Congrats, brother. Splatoris. Carl is the reason that Splatoris is the winner. Splatoris, you won. Get me your information. We got another super chat, so I got to do another giveaway. Oh, gee. All right, hold on. We'll give away to Captain America. And we'll give away. Let me see what else I have here. Should I give that away? Let's do Captain America for sure. Let's do a random. Tom, let's do a random. Captain America Volume 1, Marvel Mighty Masterworks. All right. Let's see. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, how nice. It's Comics of GSA, and Ray Carl gave a super chat right before Goomba. That's awesome. Thank you for telling me. Yeah. I got to acknowledge. Let me acknowledge Carl's last super chat. There we go. Ray, I love this channel and community so much. Oh, thank you, brother. It's just what I needed. Oh, God bless you. God bless you, man. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Carl. That means the world to me. Thank you so much. That's why I do it, man. That's why I do this show. God bless you. That's great, brother. By the way, Comics and Tortillas just gifted a Chubbyray Comics membership. Let me know who won. Let me know who won. Wow, that is great. That is so much. Goomba Guy says, I love how I preloaded rigged on my own win. That's great. All right, Tom, let's count it down. Let's count it down, brother. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. I'm waiting for Tom to text me. Let's see who wins. By the way, if freaking Goomba, if Goomba Guy wins again, I might shit my pants. I'll start laughing so much. Damn it. I love this show. This show's just so stupid, but I love it so much. It's so stupid and so expensive, but God bless you guys. It's a lot of fun. Just worth it. Just worth it. There's no other way I'd spend an evening. All right, I'm down to the bottom. Now I'm scrolling back up. Let's see who gets it. It's all up to Tom. When it comes to these, Tom's the one who counts. He's the one who counts and texts. So it's up to him. By the way, I broadcast half the day away today. I did a show this morning, and then I'm doing a show. I'm doing a show now. Plus, I did the roundtable earlier. Okay. Scanning, target acquired in a world of static. One person strikes gold. It's radical, it's retro, and it's yours. If you're the lucky bastard, the grid is live. Stay tuned. Here comes the winner. Face, neck, and chest. The winner is Todd. Todd says, I just received my prize today. Todd, who is thanking me for giving him the prize. Todd was thanking me for giving him the prize that he just won. And congratulations, Todd. You just won another prize. God. MZ might throw himself out a window. God bless it. Unbelievable. All right, Todd. You just won, brother. How funny. By the way, Wes says, Ray, did you ever find a buyer for X of Swords? No, Wes, you're still in the running. I haven't made up my mind yet. But I'm thinking I can't, if I just blow off Wes, I don't want him to get mad at me because he's done a lot for me. So you're still in the running, brother. You're still in the running. As soon as I get my wife's okay. If my wife will okay that much, I'll just take you out your offer. Shall we do one more? Shall we do a member? Shall we do another member, Tom? What do you think? Shall we do another member? Let's see here. Are we doing all right, one more member. This is a thick and heavy book. So if one of my members from overseas wins, because this book is so thick, I can't ship it over. It costs too much money. It's gonna cost too much money. Oh, by the way, DP wants to know who didn't win shit. All right, let me see if I can find. You know what? All I know is Wesley. One of them was Wesley because Wesley was right under saying, he was asking me about he was asking about X of Swords. That's why I saw it. But I took my thing off of Todd, so it's hard. I can't tell where it was. Sorry, DP. I can't see where it was. Yeah, no, I had 3 of them. I had 3. Now I'm just gonna have 1. Yeah, I had 3. I have I gave one away last week or 2 weeks ago is when I gave one away. And now this is the last one. Member. All right. Here we go. Last one. By the way, the last member winner was somebody who just became a member. It was somebody who became a member tonight. All right. By the way, is this what do you guys think? Is that a winner or not a winner? The one that's sticking out there? These got to be 2. These guys have got to be didn't win shit, right? Because then I can announce them. Here we go. No. Coily, you win, but I can't mail this. Coily, it costs too much money to mail. I'll send you a gift card, Coily. Coily, send me a text and I'll send you a gift card. Yeah, it's too much money, brother. Because Coily lives in the UK. So it can't be Coily. Here we go. I got to draw somebody else. No. Well, he won. I am Carl. Carl, I'm sorry it's not Amalgamage, but it's Man of Steel, brother. It's Man of Steel. And you win, Carl. You win. I'm sorry it's not Amalgamage, brother. I'm sorry it's not Amalgamage. But it's Carl. Congratulations, buddy. There we go. Carl, I'm sorry, man. Now I'll make a new rule that once you win, you can't win for so many days, and it'll cost them the Amalgamage. But no, congratulations, Carl. There we go, guys. That was a fun show. But hey, you guys want to see who didn't win shit? Okay. Here we go. Oh, Carl. Oh, shit, brother. Carl, and you're the one that gave all the super chats? Oh, my God. Oh, by the way, Carl says he doesn't want it? All right. I'll do another draw. I'll do a random. We'll do a random for it. Here's who else didn't win. Gallandowski, you didn't win shit. Gallandowski always wins. Oh, somebody fell out. All right. NF, you didn't win shit. NF just won last week, guys. Oh, Jeff just won last week too. Jeff AWOL didn't win shit. Here's another person who didn't win shit. Tom Jackson. All right. Here's another person who didn't win shit. Scott Kearney. Scott Kearney. Or Scott Carney. I guess I could pronounce it right. Scott Carney. Sorry, Scott. You didn't win shit. This is Koa. And there's two more people who didn't win shit. Let's see who they are. This is Catfish. And Pastafarian. You guys didn't win shit. Sorry, everybody. All right. Let's do a random. Carl had it, so all right. Tom, let's do a random. As soon as I seal this back up. Okay. All right, we're going to do a random. Tom says, Ray, before you draw, check your FB Messenger. Okay, hold on. Let me check my FB Messenger really quick. Tom's telling me to check it. I got to check it before we do the giveaway, guys. Okay. Let me see. Oh, God damn. Oh, I'm so using that tomorrow. I'm so using that tomorrow, Tom. That's brilliant. God damn, that's funny. Oh, all right. Here we go, everybody. Last giveaway. Last giveaway of the night. Omnibus says, hey, can you explain that you didn't win shit thing? It started out, you guys, it started in the dumbest way. I picked up 2 sheets and I dropped one and I held one was the winner, and the one that ended up on the floor, I picked it up and said, oh, you didn't win shit. And that's what started it. And now every time we do a drawing or every time we do a person random, we always have the winner and then the you didn't win shit winner. It's just it's the stupidest thing. It's the dumbest thing ever. And I just get a kick out of it. So there's really nothing to explain. All right, Tom, 3, 2, 1, count, brother. By the way, if Carl wins the Epic Collection with Patreon, I will mail it to you, brother. I will definitely mail it to him. By the way, random, if it's somebody from overseas, it'll be a gift card. But everybody else, it's going to be Man of Steel Volume 1 by John Byrne. All right, I just got to the top. Now I'm scrolling down. Tom says... But wait, there's always more. Operators are not standing by. The phone lines are absolutely not open. And one lucky bastard is about to walk away with a prize so powerful. It could have aired on a 2 a.m. UHF channel between a slap chop ad and a bootleg Girls Gone Wild commercial. The winner of Man of Steel Volume 1 is Brant. Congratulations, brother. By the way, here's who lost. Goomba Guy. It feels good to see that. It feels good to say this. Goomba, you didn't win shit. And DP, you didn't win shit. But Brant, congratulations, brother. You win Man of Steel Volume 1, buddy. And it's not the first time Brant, didn't Brant win a couple weeks ago or something? Goomba says, thank God I lost. I think Brant won a couple 2 or 3 weeks ago. I know he's won recently. I'll have to ask my wife because she has everybody's names written down. But I think Brant won because he lived somewhere. I want to say Kentucky or maybe it was Massachusetts. I don't know. Brant, but congratulations, brother. You won. By the way, Carl, it was very nice of you to disregard it. I'll have to get something for Carl. Love it. By the way, Rob says if you haven't read it, read it immediately. It's great. Here I go stuttering again like I'm 5 years old. Love it, guys. You guys, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun tonight. A lot of fun. And I did 3 shows today, so I'm a little tired. Thank you, Galendowski. It was awesome, man. I had a lot of fun. Everybody's congratulating you, Brent. LP's congratulating you. Carl says 2 and 3 are easy finds. Yes. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, Carl deserves it. And thank you, Carl. Thanks, Carl. And Goomba Guy. Thanks for the super chats, guys. It means a lot. It's really, I really have fun with shows like this. Loved it all and love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow, 5 p.m. tomorrow. All right. We're going to be back with another show. All right. And 5 p.m. tomorrow. And I promise I'll go late if I get super chats tomorrow. But I'm worn out tonight. Talk to you guys later. I hope you had a great show. Hope you enjoyed the show as much as I enjoyed doing it. And I'll see you guys later. On behalf of Chester, thanks, man. Bye.